cat scratch, a whiplash, a witch hunting black, sandpaper. Sandpaper dancing my skin.
Sounds like Sabbath combined with Nine Inch Nails, or it sounds like Rob Zombie combined with Ozzy, and I don't know what it sounds like to me. It just sounds cool.
I feel like your voice sounds a little different on it too.
Sang it a little bit differently. Yeah, a little bit of a different style. I mean, and that's kind of the evolution of the band. It's like we said, we're going to try something new, and we really believe in it, and we really dig it, and it's going to, it's going to open up a lot of doors, or it's going to shut a lot of doors, and either way, it's going to get a reaction. That's what you want. But overall, people are really digging it. It's kind of took a lot of people pleasantly surprised by it.
Yeah. Well, cool. So I'm assuming that the new album is going to be coming out when?
Yeah, it comes out in July.
July, okay.
July, yeah.
There's a lot of albums coming out in July. I can't keep them straight.
Yeah, I know, it's kind of summertime, right? I think I just found out yesterday that I think our record's coming out the same day as Judas Priest. So that's always a nice.
Maybe you guys could piggyback it
We're going to go toe-to-toe with Priest, man. Why not,
you
right?
got this.
If you're going to shoot for the stars, you might as well swing for the big boys.
How are the other guys in the band?
Everybody's good. I mean,
so
we're excited
great.
to be back on the road again. You know, we've been off, like I said, since December. Our last tour was in Australia in December. And then, we're just kind of starting to get back into the groove. We did a couple festivals last week in Florida. And then as of today, we're back on the road for the next month. And it's exciting. It's always
Is performing
cool.
in Florida different since you live in Florida? Is it different because it's like your hometown, I guess, or where you live?
I think the biggest thing, I mean, we did a Tampa show and Jacksonville show. I live in Tampa. So the Jacksonville show was a really big festival called Welcome to Rockville. But the difference was it's so hot there, humidity. So you go on stage and like literally.
Your hair probably doesn't stand up like that.
They don't even worry about that. It's talking about you actually use the mic stand to support yourself sometimes. If you hit a really high scream or a really high note or a lot of words in a short period of time, you almost got to grab onto the mic stand and like, oh my God, don't let me pass out. Don't let me pass out. So, but I mean, that's part of it. It's like if you play a small club in the summer, you get that same vibe, but it's a real punk rock, sweaty vibe, which is fun, but it does wear you out quickly.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Do you, when you're working on your album and you start touring to support it, do you put all of your other projects aside, or do you?
Always. Yeah. I mean, my priority is Fozzy, and the other things I do are just kind of in between Fozzy tours or Fozzy records at this point. And I've been doing this for a long time, 23 years, 24 years in show business. So there's always a lot of projects in the works. You got to pick and choose what you're going to do and really, I guess, ration your time properly. And with Fozzy, like I said, we've been doing a lot of touring. We did 17 countries on the last tour, 160 gigs or something. So there's a lot of being on the road time. And this time will be no different. When a record comes out, you want to promote it, and when you have a hit song, people want to see you promote it too. So it's kind of a win-win situation.
Well, you gotta love what you do, or you
have to.
I mean, you have to.
You have to love it.
I think that's what puts a successful artist aside from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, we treat every show like it's Carolina Rebellion. We treat every show like it's Madison Square Garden. Whether there's 10,000, whether there's 10, we don't care. A gig is a gig.
I can attest to that. I saw you in Fayetteville, and there
that's
wasn't
right.
a lot of
small
people
crowd.
there.
It was right during when the hurricane was going on. It was a great tour. It started just as the hurricane hit New York City and followed us wherever we went, which was really nice.
You're like the mush.
I know, right? But the thing is, it's like, what are you going to do? I mean, you don't ever punish the people who came. And if one person shows up and wants to hear the band, and they've been waiting for a month to hear Fozzy, then you got to give them what they want. And that's what it's all about. That's show business, man. That happens in anything that you do.
Absolutely.
And that's kind of a code of honor amongst our band. It's like we put on a show and we make sure that we give the same energetic performance. We don't have dragons flying down from the ceiling. We don't have pyro going off from the cymbals. We are the show, and we make sure that people leave our gigs with a smile on their face and having had fun, which is almost a dirty word sometimes in rock and roll. Having fun, like, oh no, you can't have fun. When you come to one of our shows, you do have fun.
Yeah. What time are you guys going at 8 o'clock tonight? So
8 o'clock, yeah.
Have you, now that you're into touring a little bit, how long have you been? You guys been together for?
We've been together for a little bit longer than that, but full-time nose to grindstone, it's been about 4 or 5 years now.
Okay, so you guys have a decent time slot now on stage, and you're on the main stage, right?
We're headlining the Jagger stage, so it's us, then Rob Zombie, then Avenged. The headliners of the three.
That's gotta feel good.
It feels great.
Yeah.
I mean, every year that we play, we get higher up on the bill, and that's because of the reputation that we're starting to get as like I said, a fun, energetic, really good live band, and the songs behind it too. So we've never played Carolina Rebellion. We've been waiting for years to get the call. Now that we got the call and get a chance to play so high up on the bill, I mean, there's a lot of pressure too. I mean, what if everybody is like gone and just wants to go see Zombie or get a good seat for Avenged? But I don't think that's going to be the case. You know, we're going to make sure that we always consider ourselves a destination band at a festival. So if you come see Fozzy, you're going to leave going, wow, we love this band, we love that band, and we love Fozzy. And that's kind of the way that we've built our reputation.
Good stuff. Are you working on any other side projects that we need to know about? Or
not right now. I mean, I just have like I said, my podcast is going good. I record that once a week. I'm actually recording Rob Zombie later on today. We're going to meet up and have a conversation.
He's a great interview.
Yeah, he's great, man. He's a great guy. And that's what's fun about it, is you get a chance to actually sit down with some of your best friends.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't have a booker. I don't have a talent booker.
Yeah.
I just book everybody myself. And, you know, when you come to a festival, you might see someone for 5 minutes of catering, or, sorry, I got to go do press, or this guy's got to go here. When you have a podcast, you actually have a reason to sit down for 45 minutes or an hour and actually talk. And I'm really enjoying that, too.
What made you want to do that? Are you looking maybe in the future doing your own radio talk program or
I've
something?
had my radio show for years on XM.
Of course you have.
Yeah. I had it for 2 years.
What haven't you done?
I had a show for 2 years.
Sorry, I don't support XM because I like live and local radio.
Well,
here.
and that's why I enjoyed being on it, because I could play whatever I wanted.
Yeah.
Both times. I had a show on Boneyard, and I had a show on Sixth Sense on Nikki's channel. And then that dried up, and then the podcasting thing just kind of showed up on my doorstep, and it was like the perfect timing for it. So it is fun, because like you said, live radio with no rules, no regulations. I say what I want, I can do what I want, and I can talk to whoever I want. What's not to like?
Well, because it doesn't support your local radio stations.
Yeah, I guess, but that's why I'm here talking to you.
It's my paycheck.
That's why I'm here talking to you.
Damn it.
That's why I made time to talk to you.
Kidding. We got to wrap things up. What's that?
Yeah.
We got to wrap it up, but Chris, as always, thank you. It was a pleasure.
Awesome
We're looking
seeing
forward
you.
to the new album in July, right?
In July, yes.
All right, we'll see you later on tonight.
Awesome.